Hi guys, what is going on and welcome back to another video. It's a bit weird me standing up, but I'm actually filming a core workout. A lot of plank variations. It will have seen, if you follow me on Instagram, a while that I'm filming this video. I'm doing it in preparation for me being in Italy. So when you see this video, I will be in Italy because it'll be Sunday's video and today is Monday. So it seems like a long time before, but I'm on that consistent vibe. I wanted to make sure I have a video for you. And like I said in the description in my last video, I just wasn't feeling very well, and hopefully you'll be able to see by my general complexion that I'm feeling a lot better. But it's important to know that everyone gets ill. Everyone has days like that they feel sickly, and that was that day. So I still wanted to put a video out for you, but I wanted to do almost like a follow-up when I'm feeling a lot more sprightly. I'm back in London. So I thought I would show you some of the meals that I cooked today because I'm back on it. These are going to be healthy meals, they're going to be home cooked meals, but also speedy. I don't do long kind of things. So what I thought I'd do, I give you a little bit of a physique update whilst I'm kind of just in my gym stuff. And I also am going to show you a little bit of a preview about the plank variation. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to have that as well. So here we go. Now the rest of the video, like I mentioned before, will be a full day of eating. So if you are interested in a full day of what I eat when I'm kind of fit and healthy now, I feel well, I feel a lot better than I did last week, keep watching. I'm gonna be quite honest, there's nothing really new here. I've got some oats in here in water that I've just popped in. I'm gonna use to make my oats the vegan protein from bulk powders that I've used before. I get the white chocolate coconut flavor. I thought it was vanilla. Anyway, whatever. I've got some blueberries that are frozen, some leftover strawberries, and these are also from bulk powders. It's just like a little fruit and nut mix that I'm gonna sprinkle on. So I've just filled up my water. Always what I try to do. Just gonna give my little oats a stir. Pop some blueberries on, some strawberries. A little bit of a fruity thing. And that is it. So I'm actually one of these people that accounts for everything in the day. I find that it's really, really useful for me just being able to kind of tick things off my list. So I'll show you the list that I have today. In notes, kind of go through. So I write down things like I did conditioning this morning, a workout, like filmed my Q&A story, film core ab exercises, edit the exercise video. Obviously I'm filming this video all day, and even stuff like what I'm kind of gonna eat, I kind of plan. I've got a lot of like admin-y stuff to do as well, so I find this is really good for planning. And I know that we're in a new month and people like to kind of get stuff sorted, but it's like taking things off your list. It makes you feel like accomplished, and even if it's like the smallest thing, like I'm washing my bedding at the moment, that's on there. It's like bedding washed, bedding hung up, and like it's basically just small wins throughout the day. So anyway, I've got my oats whilst I'm doing that because I'm like a multitasking queen. Anyone who's checked out my nails recently, ugh, look at them. They're so awful. And because I normally get shellac all the time, and I used to get acrylic nails, that they're just in a real bad way at the moment. And it's like I'm going on holiday on Friday and I don't want to get them done now because I'll end up just chipping them if I get shellac. So I'm gonna wait. But my mum actually gave me this Sally Hansen Vitamin E Nail and Cuticle Oil. I don't know if you can see that, there we go. And she actually says if you religiously apply this, it does make a difference. But it's like, it's kind of oily, so I try and do that at night. And I have got this normal OPI nail polish. It's called You're Such a Budapest. I bought that the other day from Boots, I think. So whilst I'm eating, I'm gonna also apply this, you know. We love to multitask. So the time is about 1:45 and I'm on to my next meal. So this week I am going to Italy at the end of the week, like I said. So it's about using up stuff that's in my fridge, and also I'm going to be quite conscious about kind of some of the things I'm eating. I want to get definitely enough food because last week, like in my last video, I didn't eat enough because I wasn't feeling that well. So today is about eating enough, but also eating stuff that I know that is going to be really nourishing and feel good and make me feel strong and stuff like that. So I'm kind of putting together a lot of different ingredients, so I'll just show you what I'm making. Okay, so I love this green beans, broad beans and peas in it. I picked this up the other day, which has got just like a range of different veggies. So I'm boiling that up. I've got some rice in the microwave. I've got a can of tuna, some feta and chickpeas. I've also got a Tupperware box because I know that I won't use all of this in there. So I'm just gonna kind of make a load more veggies and rice so I can put a little bit of protein and something else with it later. So this is a great way if you are thinking about wanting to save a little bit of money and making meals that are almost preps. I kind of don't make meals like loads of days in advance, but often I don't want food to go to waste either. And so if I've got a load of food, I want to kind of, you know, keep it. So yeah, I'm just gonna make this up now. I've just got some packet Uncle Ben's rice as well, so that was what was in the microwave before. You can eat chickpeas like that, I'm sure it's harmless, but I do like to like fry them off a little bit. So what I'll do when the veggies are cooked, I'll pop the chickpeas in, maybe put a little tiny bit of pesto in, we'll see. So I've just popped the chickpeas in there because the veggies have cooked. This is the Zest pesto. I just got it from Waitrose actually. It says free from anything artificial, but sometimes in pesto there's a few kind of, you just have to be careful with how much you put in. There's a few nasties sometimes in pesto. I've just put some sea salt and I'm gonna put like a teaspoon of this in the chickpea. I've just dumped the two sorts of veggies that I made in with the chickpeas and pesto. So I'm gonna divide this into half that I'm gonna eat now, half in my Tupperware box. I'm gonna put some whole grain rice, some tuna and a little bit of sprinkling of feta on. I just had to brace myself after I had my lunch. I was like, Sophie, step away from the granola. I'm literally a granola addict. Granola sometimes can be loaded with added sugar. Obviously this has got sugar because a lot of things have, but like raisins, you know, in moderation, fine. But I like had a few handfuls and I was like, pop that down, I'll have it as a snack later. So a really big part of my day that I always incorporate when I'm working from home and don't get outside is I always go for a walk at some point in the day, and it's around about 2:30 now. I've been here since I got back from conditioning about 8 o'clock, so right now is the time that I go for a walk. So I need to run a few errands. Like I said, I need to go to the post office, but there's a longer route where I live and you kind of walk around the Olympic Park and it takes around about 25 minutes. So I like to do that. I like to just switch off, listen to a podcast, don't check my phone for that amount of time. And so yeah, it just makes my route a little bit longer, and I'm gonna say that's kind of my lunch break because I've been working all the way through. So I will see you when I get back and at my next snack / meal. Just one of those days where the day seems to just run ahead of itself. It's now 4 o'clock. I'm back from running errands, and I've like done like house stuff, done hoovering, put some new bedding on, feel quite zen actually. So I'm gonna take some time to edit this video a little bit, but like I said before, that granola, it's just been playing on my mind, and so I'm gonna have like a sweet treat for a snack. And as it's like nearly 4, this and maybe a little bit earlier is the time that most people want to crave some sweet stuff and maybe like reach for biscuits. So what I'm making now at the moment, which is Greek yogurt, granola and a few blueberries, is one of my staples, I suppose, that I really love to make, and it just keeps me nice and full. The Greek yogurt that I'm using has got so much protein in. I mean, Greek yogurt has anyway, so when it says like with added protein, you're like, huh? So I am gonna eat this up, do a little bit of work, and I'll see you back here for dinner. And we are back for dinner time. So I've got some prawns cooking away there, some frozen prawns. I've obviously got my Tupperware box that I made for lunch before. I'm gonna add, I've got some rice, and what else? Oh, I've got this avocado that needs eating. My idea of a perfect dinner would be to mix and match a lot of different things. I like a lot of different tastes, so samey things. Like my idea of heaven is a buffet, like love it. So for dinner, I'm gonna kind of mix and match. I've already had 2 little pots. I just kept on going with the granola, so I'm not actually too hungry. I don't know why it's so skew-off on the plate, but that is gonna be my dinner today. I have already started eating my tea, so I'm gonna munch on it now. If you've liked this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. I will be in Italy, like I said before, but I will try and reply to your comments if you have any comments about the video. But until next time, I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.